I'm still really calm right now. So if I seem calm, like in the the talking, if I'm not talking very loudly, I don't even know why I have headphones on. Basically I was peer pressured into doing some drugs today. I mean, some hardcore drugs, and I think I'm still coming off of the side effects of them. So if I'm really calm and chill today, that is why. That is why. Okay. We got a little bit to talk about. Actually, we have a lot to talk about. I wrote down a lot of freaking topics. Hopefully we can get through all of these. But if we don't, then we save some for next week. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Number one. The whole Facebook. I heard about the whole like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk fighting. First of all, if you're asking me my opinion on who's about to win, I'm gonna say Mark Zuckerberg. Unfortunately, Mark Zuckerberg is definitely gonna. He's like a purple belt or blue belt or something in jujitsu. My guy, I have never seen Elon Musk do anything other than like talk about coding or talk about like getting to space, getting into Mars. Like besides that, like I've never heard him talk about anything. Here we have Elon Musk actually like doing jujitsu and apparently winning one of the tournaments. There's no way Elon Musk has a chance, unfortunately. The reason I say unfortunately is because this dude, fucking Mark Zuckerberg, is like the fucking devil of censorship. Everything he owns is huge on censorship, whether it be Instagram. I have not even, it's just Instagram and Facebook. But Instagram is like every fucking other app ever. Like it's reels, it's stories, it's so Facebook, TikTok, and then Instagram, and then on top of that, also now they did fucking Threads trying to copy Twitter, bro. Next thing you know, he's gonna be taking SpaceX. He's gonna copy SpaceX, call it fucking X Space. He's gonna be fucking bro. He's gonna change his name to Elon Musk afterwards too. They're gonna fight right before they fight. He's gonna change his name to fucking Elon Musk. The dude's just copying everything. Any fucking thing you can think of, this dude copied. There's a version of it based on Meta. It'll be like Twitter made by Meta, and I think he's just trying to like the fact that Twitter, everybody's complaining about Twitter. He's going out there and be like, okay, I think we can take over now. But in reality, people are just complaining to complain. People are just complaining because they want him out, because they're trying to get him to give up Twitter so that we can get back to being censored. It's not people. It's not people. It's really just, certain governmental structures that are using the media in order to push an agenda, and then other dim-witted people that can't have their own thought process and think of their own freaking opinion on things are going out and about and complaining about things. It just doesn't make any sense to me how a like regular normal brain human being could be like, "Oh, you're giving me more free speech? Fuck you, man. Get out of here." It makes absolutely no fucking sense to me, right? The fact that people want to sit there and pretend like they're silencing people. Yo, Twitter used to be the number one spot for canceling people. I feel like no other fucking app has canceled as many people as Twitter has. And Twitter is like a serious version of Instagram, or like a young people's version of fucking Facebook. So it's like Twitter literally allows you to do everything that Facebook did, including like post videos, blah 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 blah. Except now it's just like a thread instead of like your own like board or whatever the fuck Facebook wants to call itself. But Facebook is full of old people and Instagram is full of like dumb people. So Twitter is like that middle ground where it's like younger, smart people. And it's true. Think about it and it's true. And Zuckerberg now has the ability to try and grab these people, just like he tried to grab TikTok people. The fucking 8-year-old, that's what Reels was for. And now all Reels is not even close to TikTok. Reels is, for mine at least, maybe it's just mine, but mine is just full of fucking motivational shit and like people taking a picture and going, "Oh, you want to fuck up our post? Here's a picture in a reel. Haha, take that, fucking Zuckerberg." Like that's literally what all my reels are. And it makes no fucking sense. And they're not fucking interesting. I'm not gonna lie, the fucking motivational shit, I like it because sometimes I'm kind of bored and I don't feel like getting up or lazy or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want to go to the gym. You'd rather just like get in fucking bed, watch some random mindless fucking show, maybe beat your meat a couple times. You just don't feel like going to the gym. And these motivational things, they pop up in the right fucking time and they help me out. Oh shit, maybe I should stop being a little bitch and get my ass to the gym. But besides that, bro, like it's all about YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts are basically giant content creators creating shorts and us being able to see them. Because TikTok, no matter how big you are, like I might still get that fucking one dude who lives in fucking, Iowa, picking his nose, thinking it's funny and flicking it, right? And it has fucking 3 likes, and for whatever reason, it's on my fucking For You page. I don't fucking know. Like, that's me. I'm part of his demographic, right? But whatever. YouTube, at least, is like giant content creators that we can subscribe to. And then on top of that, you also get like the random shit. But it's all interesting, just funny, like mindless videos. Instagram, for at least my fucking thing, is not like that at all. The long rant just to say, yeah, Zuck is gonna win the fight, but Elon is winning life, bro. Elon is winning life. Him and Joe Rogan are like the only two fucking people on the planet that are like actually fighting against the tyranny of censorship between all the fucking, literally the government, who was told by the fucking by Congress to stop fucking with our freedom of speech online, to stop telling people to censor, or like giant corporations to censor us online. It is insane that we're talking about the United States of America. When I say they are censoring us, we're okay with it. And the fucking government has to tell these giant, bro, literally told the Biden administration, stop fucking censoring. Twitter is the only reason why we know about Hunter Biden's laptop. Besides that, bro, we know nothing. All the shit that's been happening lately, Facebook isn't covering it anywhere. Like, Facebook is deleting that shit at all, like, completely. Instagram, same thing. Who the fuck uses Snapchat besides, like, hey, look at my fucking feet, I just got them done or some shit, you know what I mean? TikTok, obviously, TikTok doesn't have none of that shit. TikTok is a bunch of fucking mindless dancing for 8-year-olds, right? But, like, Twitter is the only place where things are not getting censored. Things are not getting censored. Even YouTube is fucking everything up. Like, this shit might get, banned or demonetized just for mentioning Hunter Biden's laptop. You know what I mean? Like, that's how fucked up the social medias are right now. So, yes. Yes, thank you, Elon Musk. And I say Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan is the only person that these canceled people are going on and they're getting large amounts of views and are being allowed to speak. Right? I mean, there are other podcasters that put their podcasts on like Spotify and stuff like that, but for the most part, like Joe Rogan is giving these people large numbers of views, and they're people who are canceled, people who like other podcasters will put them on their YouTube and the video will get taken down. So yeah, thank you, Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, for fighting against these fucking dimwits, bro. For me though, like I just literally sit at home, watch anime, and fucking play with my child, and have dates with my girl. That's basically all I give a fuck about. Everything else to me is like a grain of salt. Nothing matters. All that other shit, like I talk about it, but at the end of the day, like I try my hardest just not to think about it. Like it's in my brain, and then in the moment I'm thinking about it, and after that it's gone, bro. Anime helps me a lot. I've been watching a lot of good anime lately. To be honest with you, this last episode of fucking One Piece was actually good. I think the last video that I made, I was like, man, whoever like thinks that One Piece is gonna be good for the next 3 episodes is kind of dumb. I didn't say who. I didn't say that exactly. I'm paraphrasing, but basically I said it was gonna be bad because of the fact that there's really not much left. But I forgot about that moment that they just did. The moment of like pew, or you know what I'm saying, the moment of like the final hit, of CP0. So I forgot about that moment, and I should have known, like, hey, if they're gonna do that, they gotta show some fighting. They have to show some fighting. So I'm excited because that fighting was well animated and it was good. But I still feel the same way that I did a long time ago, which I feel like Gear 5 is going to be bad. And by bad, I don't mean bad. I mean like bad as in like it's gonna be really fun to watch and really cool, but it's gonna be extremely overhyped. So everybody's gonna be, no matter how good it is, everybody's gonna be like, ah, that wasn't exactly what I was expecting. It was but it wasn't what I was expecting, because it's so fucking. Everybody's so crazy over Gear 5. Like even the way that it's being animated, they're like pushing this and pushing that, and they're doing a lot right now, and a lot is being leaked, and that's why I feel like Gear 5 is gonna be anticlimactic. Everybody's gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck, that wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but good for him. I mean, for me, even in the manga, it was kind of anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie, like the power is very fucking OP. It's like very hacked, but it's like in my brain when you think about a fighting anime, specifically, that's the marijuana. You don't specifically think about the way that he is playing, like fighting. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That doesn't leave a lot for animation in terms of like cool fighting scenes. Like Zoro's fighting style with swords, clashing is like very cool. That one is like literally the opposite of clashing, right? Because it's like rubber, so you're not really clashing, you're kind of like bumping. I don't know. I don't know. It's just become like very cartoony, like the ultimate form of what do they call a gag character? Yeah, exactly. It's like the ultimate form of a gag character. It just makes the fighting scenes less enjoyable, I think. But I don't know how it's gonna look animated. I'm talking about in the manga. But either way, I feel like it's still gonna be anticlimactic regardless. On the other hand, in terms of anime, you have that fucking Death Note lady. I know you guys heard. I don't know if you guys have heard about this person, but basically, it's this lady who was on a plane and was like a schizophrenic or something, and she's sitting there going, "He's invisible. I will not leave this plane." Like people consider her like some kind of like conspiracy theorist or some shit, where cause she's going like this, so she has like one down like this and one like I'm not gonna go over there, and people are saying like this is some kind of conspiracy theorist signal or whatever. I don't fucking know. I didn't look into that. I didn't look that deep into the video. I thought it was just funny that there's some lady, crazy lady, on the fucking plane screaming about, "Oh my God! Never, you do not see him. He is real. He is alive. He is not alive, but he's there." And everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on with this lady?" The funny part is the internet is the internet. So they took that and they fucking edited. What the fuck is his name, bro? From Death Note, the Shinigami. I don't remember his name, but they fucking edited the Shinigami there. She's yelling, "You don't know him. He's alive. He's there, but he's alive." And it just was funny. It's just a funny clip because the lady was really distraught, and then the fact that they put the Death Note thing there made it very funny to me. I thought it was funny, but it was just a Karen complaining about something that wasn't there. Somebody needs to give her meds or something. The marijuana kind of got me all fucked up right now, and it was crazy because I've been wanting to take mushrooms lately, and the person that kind of is kind of like getting me into like the feeling of like, okay, I want to take mushrooms. They're the ones who was there, and they didn't peer pressure me, but I did it because I want to. You can't really peer pressure me, to be honest. But either way, it was there and I did it. And I was like, oh, maybe next time I'll do mushrooms. And now I'm sitting here like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I need to. I think like just like I've never really been like high, like really like hero dose of marijuana or dab or something like that. So maybe that alone would be enough. It'll bring me somewhere for like 5 or 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, something like that, instead of like 6 hours. You know. It'll be like a good like gateway drug, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up to say that because we fought so hard and long to get this shit to be. Maybe that's not the right way of saying, but it's a good starting point, I guess, right? But it's all because of fucking Joe Rogan, bro. I've been listening to a lot of Joe Rogan talk about this shit, and I want to feel this like interconnectivity with the fucking world and the grass and the trees and shit. But today I was high as a kite under some trees as it was raining. Oh my God, it was so soothing. It was like, and then the smell. I know you know what I'm talking about. The smell of rain, the smell of like overly oxygenated air. It was exactly what I wanted. So I don't know. Maybe I don't have to do it anymore. Maybe just like he do a hero dose, a fucking edible or something, and then just like lay in the grass as it rains and let the fucking whatever. I've been double thinking about the mushroom thing is what I'm trying to say. But speaking of the whole Joe Rogan shit, and Joe Rogan they showed this video of fucking whales attacking ships. I don't know if you guys have seen these videos. It's literal whales like coordinating each other and attacking fucking ships, bro. Trying to capsize ships, and they're actually teaching other fucking whales. It's like Mother Nature just completely is just over us, like pissed off, like get the fuck out of here. And another point is that he also posted this. He didn't post. He showed us this video on like the latest one of the latest podcasts where it's a fucking whale that opens up its mouth and swallows up kayakers because they're sitting there whale watching on a small ass kayak, whale watching giant ass fucking whales, like in the middle of them trying to eat. I don't know what the fuck people got going on in their brain, bro, but like that's like a fucking movie, bro. And the crazy part is I've never heard of that shit happening ever. I've never heard of a whale eating or whatever swallowing a person. The whale spit them out. That's the crazy part. The whale actually spit them out just like in the fucking cartoons, bro. It's actually crazy the way that. But then I'm thinking like, okay, what if it wasn't with the kayak? Like, has there ever been somebody that's actually been eaten by a whale? Not a killer whale, because the motherfuckers eat everything, like eaten by like a whale that doesn't usually eat people or like large animals or whatever. Like a regular like blue whale, has they ever like swallowed up a human and the humans is gone? It's fucking scary shit to think about. But lately I've been watching a lot of fucking podcasts and I've just been thinking a lot about the world because of these fucking podcasts. Podcasts and books are like the best thing you could do. I've been trying to challenge myself to read at least 1 to 2 books a month, or listen to 1 to 2 books a month, and 100% listen to like a bunch of podcasts, maybe like a podcast a week, or a documentary a week, something like that. Like so I can just no learn more, become more knowledgeable about the world. And the podcasts have been like the crumb of the crop because they put me onto so much shit, but they also put me onto so much bullshit too. Like yes, I learn about you know, uh, the Big Bang theory, the stoned ape theory. Like I learn about Graham Hancock's theory. I forgot what he calls it. I learn a lot in general. Like I also learn a lot about just gaining muscle health wise. What's good for you health wise? Excuse me. What's good for you health wise? Because really, Joe Rogan and a bunch of other people, Joe Rogan, Andrew Schulz, even fucking Jake Paul's podcast, not too bad. They really bring up a lot of like interesting people that talk a lot about money management, just in general, like self help. Andrew Tate's podcast was really good. I watched it with Anderson Cooper, I think his name. It wasn't Anderson Cooper. I forgot who the fuck it was. It wasn't Anderson Cooper. It was whoever the fuck got fired off of Fox. My bad, Tucker. It was Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson interviewed fucking Andrew Tate, and it was a very good fucking interview. It was interesting because Tucker Carlson is also extremely smart, and you can tell that like Andrew Tate is really smart too because they were able to have like a really intelligible conversation. But at the same time, like podcasts also give you a bunch of bullshit that you don't really need, but it's still kind of interesting and kind of like like the whole like Jonah Hill situation. I kind of mentioned it a little bit last podcast, but then I got really into it because Andrew Schultz started talking about it, and I was hearing these guys on it like talk about it and be like, oh, like, oh, that guy's kind of toxic, really toxic, toxicity. And I'm just there like, what kind of man are you, bro, that you're sitting here calling this toxic? Like, the dude literally just gave his boundaries. Like, yeah, yes, it might be really inconvenient for the other person, but at the end of the day, he's not forcing her to do anything. Like, if this person is getting forced to do something, it's totally different. Like, he's like, hey, I'm stealing you from your parents. You're now living with me, and you don't have enough money to get back. So if you don't do what I say, then you're just gonna go on the street. Like, that's different. But this guy is just saying, hey, I don't like the fact that you go out and hang out with other men. Yo, the funny part is like they read these things and they go, okay, that's kind of weird. Like they read this and go, oh, why does he want her to surf? Just cause she's going out with men, she wants her to surf. She doesn't want her to surf. That's so like misogynist. Like, why are you changing her? No, bro. Did you not read the one before that? The one before that says no boundaryless relationships with men. Meaning, why do you allow men to do certain things that I feel are inappropriate? We don't know what those things are. Like, he might be crazy and it just be like, why is he making you laugh? Or he might not be crazy and it's like, hey, just because other people slap each other's butts after a good, like, tackle football touchdown or whatever, like, I don't, why are you letting these men smack your butt after you hit a nice wave? Who fucking knows what it is? I'm just making some shit up. But whatever it is, he literally, I guess, was talking. I mean, obviously, it's not like this would come out of nowhere, right? Talking to her about certain things that hey, I feel uncomfortable when these men do this to you. And who knows? Maybe those men that do the boundaryless, who she has a boundaryless relationship with, are the same fucking men who she's going surfing with. Like, why is that so hard to put two and two together? Like it wasn't like he just hey no surfing. It's like hey no surfing with men, and then the one right before that is like hey can you not make me uncomfortable around random men? Then he says like hey no posting pictures like inappropriate pictures on Facebook of you surfing whatever. And at first I'm like what the fuck, like that's kind of weird. Like why is she not allowed to like if she wants to be a surfer, or she wants to come have some career about surfing, then obviously she has to like market herself and post on Instagram, post on Facebook, post whatever like pictures of her surfing. But then you go and you see the pictures and it's like her ass out. I'm talking about like wearing a thong in the pictures, like from the back with their fucking butt out, and it's like, whoa, I get it, bro. I wouldn't fucking want my girl posting these kinds of pictures because that shit's fucking weird. And and everybody knows what's going on. That sells on Instagram, so obviously she's trying to be a surfer or famous for surfing. So that sells, that's what you're gonna post. But any kind of self-respecting person, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Because there's plenty of content out there that kind of explains the way a man thinks about these kinds of photos. So I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm not to the point where like you can't post anything. You don't have to be like super stringent or strict about these things. Like, I really don't care what my girl posts for the most part. Like, I don't really pay attention to anything. But the moment she starts like putting on a thong and posting her ass, and be like, all right, what's the fuck is the end goal on this right here? What is the end goal for this? You know, it's like, what are you trying to do with these pictures here? Like you have a man, like what is the point of it, right? Because girls get mad when a guy likes a picture, right? Because in their brain, like, oh, you're liking it because you like that girl. Okay, yeah, you post those pictures for what? Because you like the picture. You like the picture, so if you like it, why do you need to post it? Just leave it on your phone. Boom, it's right there. Every time you want to see it, you can look at it. No, you're posting it because you want to post it because you like the picture and you want other people to like the picture and you want other people to like. You want attention. Attention from who? Your ass out. Who's gonna give you the most attention if your ass is out? It's not hard to follow the fucking breadcrumbs that people are laying on the floor, my guy. So yeah, of course I understand it. These guys are like, oh, let's post whatever the fuck, right? But then the thing is, like, it's not their girl. It's not their girl. And obviously, they made jokes about like, oh no, not my girl would never do that. Of course, you don't care about it until somebody says like, oh, what if your girl was doing it, right? Like, my bad. Then you have like the really fucking weird one that I do not understand is the people calling him a fucking misogynist. A misogynist for what? You know why? The one that they were specifically calling a misogynist on is the fact that he was telling her like, "Hey, stop hanging out with your friends." And they automatically go like, "Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? Why is he trying to control her like that? Like, she should be able to go out whenever she wants." Blah blah. This is so misogynistic. But then at the same time, it's like, think about it the other way around. Like, if my girl goes, "Hey, you're hanging out with the wrong people," like, hey, that's the wrong crowd. Literally, he was saying like promiscuous, like, basically people with no morals is I'm assuming. Yeah, if I read between the lines of what he was saying, it's basically like, hey, your whore friends, your hoe friends. You know what I mean? Those friends that like don't have a man and they go out all the time and they just want to be out and about dancing and da 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 and doing drinking and this and that. Like, it's them, right? So he's going like, hey, your hoe friends, I don't want you hanging out with them. What's so bad about that? If I'm hanging out with my hood niggas friends, and then my girl goes, "Hey, I don't want you to hang out with them. They're bad luck. Like, they do dumb shit and they get in trouble, and I don't want you to get in trouble with them." What is so bad about that? The craziest part is that they're trying to cancel this guy. Literally, they're saying they're going to cancel him. Can't like these feminists are trying to cancel this guy, and it's like the dumbest fucking thing ever because he literally was just saying, "These are my boundaries. If you don't like them, okay, we can stop being together." That's her. The ball's on her court. Those are his compromises. If you want to be with him, deal with it. If you don't, all right, bye. And if you still love him, but you don't want to deal with that, then you talk about it. You talk about it. You go, hey, this is why I post these pictures. And then he goes, okay, I get it. I understand. Or whatever, you know? The point is, you can't just call somebody insecure and misogynistic. You just can't. Like, we're in a fucking relationship. What do women expect from men? If you ask a woman, what do you expect from men? They're going to say security, safety. Security is like the number one topic when it comes to relationship for women. I want to feel secure. You want to feel secure in yourself. You want to feel secure in the world, right? You want to make sure like everything is taken care of, basically. You want to feel safe. But a man can't feel secure because that's what insecure is. Insecure is not feeling secure. So you want a man to make you feel secure. But if a man is looking to you for security, you call him insecure and misogynistic. All you have to do is one of two things. If he says, this act makes me feel insecure, right? Very simply, two things. Stop doing the act that makes him feel insecure. If it's not that important to you, just stop fucking doing it. There's no point in arguing over some bullshit. If it's not important to you, stop fucking doing it. If it is important to you, make him feel secure in the act. What does that mean? Show him that it's no reason to feel insecure. So if you want to surf, with your friends that are men. Make them feel secure around these friends that are men while you're surfing. Crazy. It didn't take much. Take them with you while you surf. Make them feel like, oh no, even though I'm all around with these people, I'm giving you the attention. I'm giving you all the attention. And soon he's like, fuck it, go ahead, go on your own. It's very simple. He's insecure, make him feel secure. Why all of a sudden men can't have security too? Like, we're in a relationship. It should be a 50-50, right? All this shit is caused by the fucking government, bro. The government has been fucking with the infrastructure of a family and a relationship for the longest time. They're making women feel like they need to be masculine and men feel like they need to be feminine. And it's like, all that is bullshit. Straight fucking bullshit. Women should be feminine, men should be masculine. You can have a woman who is masculine too, right? But that is okay with being masculine at a certain point and then going back into her femininity. The same thing with a man. Like, a man can be feminine. It's okay to, like, take care of yourself, wash your face a certain way, do your, like, go get a manicure, get a pedicure, whatever the fuck. None of that means shit, because none of, like, all that was handed a gender without actually needing to be fucking handed a gender. Like, a man should not be afraid of having smooth hands or, like, nice nails, right? It doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean you're masculine or feminine. Here's what means you're feminine. Are you able to say no? No, I don't believe in that. No, I don't want that. No, this is stupid. No, I'm not doing this. This is dumb. Are you able to lead? Leading the pack is what a man should be doing. Okay? There are very masculine women who are smart enough and brave enough and obviously that can lead their own pack too. But if I'm in a relationship, I should be the lead because I'm the one who's this, kind of being leaned on, right? I should take that responsibility. Anyways, I seen a video today. Let me give you a better example of what I mean. Because I've been rambling for a lot and I feel like my words are getting a little lost. So I was watching this video and I was like, oh shit, this is what it means to be like the leader of a family or a dad. Okay. And basically it's like these parents that are going up to this camera and the guy who's behind the camera is asking them like, hey, it's a parent and their child, and the guy behind the camera is asking the child and saying, hey, who do you love more, mommy or daddy? And all the kids, I think they asked like 4 or 5 kids, all of them said daddy. And then, all of them said mommy. And then instantly it goes to like pans to this thing of like a dad like busting his ass, working as a cement worker, working as a construction worker, just people who work long hours. Somebody sitting at a fucking desk, tired as fuck, lights off, whatever. Basically saying like a dad busts his ass all the time to like try and provide for the family, and the child still ends up loving the mom the most, even though like the mom is giving the nurturing care, love, and the dad is providing the roof and the food that they need, right? And I was like, damn, like that's what it means to be a man. That's what it means to be a dad. That's what it means to be a father. It's like none of that shit matters. Like, it doesn't matter that the son or the daughter loves the mom more. It doesn't fucking matter. You're a dad. You have a responsibility, and that's it. And then when I think of it like that, it's like, damn, like that's also what it means to be a man. It's like, fuck your feelings. Yes, men are not allowed to be cry. Men are not allowed to like show emotion. Like, none of that shit fucking matters. Fuck your feelings. It doesn't matter. Get your fucking job done. I don't even know why the fuck I got into this rant. I was trying to segue into the fact into like the Sound of Freedom. I was trying to segue somehow into the movie, the new movie that they just came out with. It's called The Sound of Freedom. And the government's like oppressing or fucking censoring, or at least trying to fucking censor everything. But people are sharing and posting and getting this shit out here. I don't think it's really the government. I think it's more like large corporations that are trying to shut it down, because Hollywood is being portrayed in this movie very badly. I think that's the reason why they use like a Mexican director. A lot of the fucking big staff are Mexican. And I think the reason they did that is so that it can stay nice and quiet, because it had a lot to do with Hollywood in the US. And obviously, the moment that shit came out, everything went to shit. But it's weird seeing like big movie theaters trying not to sell tickets. The movie's out. All of a sudden, big movie theaters are not like, they're selling tickets and then they're leaving the AC off and turning off the fucking pausing the movie, not turning off the lights, like just trying to make the experience fucking miserable. Okay? Miserable. Why? And it's because brings light to some fucking crazy shit, man. It brings light to some crazy shit, and they don't want that shit bringing light to it. And it's crazy the way they're saying it is like it portrays some like unrealistic form of whatever the fuck, but it's based on a true story. And the thing is, so many conspiracy theories are coming true now that it's hard not to believe that yes, this thing is real, and these companies are trying to make us not see it. They're trying to force us to forget about it fast. The crazy part is they didn't put out some weird fucking story about some guy, 20 billionaire in a submarine. Like, they didn't put it out to make us forget about this shit. No, this is the most viral thing right now everywhere on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you look. It's the sound of freedom, and somebody at a fucking theater and it's too hot, or the lights are still on, or they paused it and they're saying, oh, it's gonna take like 15 minutes to get this back to normal. Bro, one guy was like, oh, guys, our apologies. We gotta wait like 20 minutes for the fucking movie to start because we forgot to download the movie. It's just bullshit that they're saying. Like, how the fuck are you selling tickets and forget to download the fucking movie? It's just like, what is going on? The world is just weird. All this, the world is weird. My life is weird. Everything is weird. Everything is just weird. Well, it's not my life. My life is actually pretty good. It's a lot. It's really hectic right now. There's a lot to do, but it's not too bad, bro. We got like 2 weeks left before we actually have to like leave this place. Actually, I think we have exactly 2 weeks left before we have to leave this place, and I feel like that's a plenty of fucking time. That's plenty of fucking time to empty this place out. And we still got like one Saturday, and then after that, I think we still got a weekend too. There's a lot to do because yeah, we still got a Saturday on the 29th. So we have like 2 Saturdays, and I think my lease ends up on the 31st. So I actually have like all 2 full weekends, but one of them is packed with like baby birthday shit. So there's that. But yeah, we good. I think we chilling. We still got a lot of time, so it's not really much to go crazy about. But bro, let me tell you something. I just recently reached. Okay, let me start this real quick. I reached 99 hours. Okay, and I was extremely stressed about going to the gym. I didn't realize that it was 99 hours. Okay, I didn't know at this point, but I did not want to go to the fucking gym yesterday. This was yesterday. I did not want to go to the gym. I was like just too tired. I was sick too. Like, you can probably kind of hear it a little bit in my nose. I'm a little stuffed up, but I was sick too. But yesterday was worse. Right now I'm not too bad. Um, I was tired in general because I've been working a lot. I think I probably worked like over. I did a lot of overtime last week. Then I had like my child was waking up like 20 fucking times. I think yesterday was the first time my child was actually like not like slept through the night for a while. Like, I think the last week or so I've been sleeping a pretty good amount of hours, but just like waking up in like all the time. Like, it was probably like 8, 9 hours of sleep, but think about it, 8, 9 hours of sleep, and then woke up like 6 times in between that. So it's not real like real REM sleep. It's kind of like waking up or whatever. So hour 100, without knowing that it was hour 100, was very tough for me to be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. But I watched this video and it's so fucking cringe. It's The Rock. The video is of The Rock, so I'm not like very proud to say that. It's a little cringe to say it, but it was a good fucking motivational video. And what I liked was the quote. It's not really what he said, it was more about the fucking quote got me, right? And the quote was, and here it is. One day or day one. That's it. That's the question. One day or day one. And I'm listening to it and I'm like, what the fuck? That made no sense. And then I'm thinking like, oh, you have a goal to set. Are you going to keep saying one day, or are you going to say today is day one? And I was like, fuck, let's go. Go to the gym. I don't give a fuck. And then I went to the gym, finished my workout, and it sent me notifications saying, hey, congratulations, you reached 100 hours. And I was like, fuck, bro, that's crazy. I was so unmotivated 10 minutes ago, and now I'm like even more motivated to go. And now I'm like, all right, I got 200 hours. Now I need to max out. Like, what? Like I said, bro, I was feeling unmotivated because, look, if I flex my arm, if you go back, my arm look exactly the fucking same for the last, like, I don't know how long. Right? And I realized, like, dude, you're not eating protein. You need to eat protein. You need to make protein shakes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start making fucking protein shakes. I got to buy protein. On top of making protein shakes, I also have to work out more. I go to the gym 3-4 times a week. That's it. So now I'm doing 6 times a week. And then every other day is like a smaller, like a shorter, like 20-30 minute workout that's at home. Just pick up my weights and just like do some, shoulders, some bicep and tricep. Probably like 6 sets, 8 sets. That's it. I mean, 2 sets of shoulders, 2 sets of biceps, 2 sets of triceps, and maybe like 2 chest and 2 back. So maybe like 10 sets. Like quick full upper body workouts, and then another one it will be like full like lower body workout. Probably like 2 calves, 2 quads, 2 buttocks, or 6, and then we're done. Something simple, something quick, nothing crazy. 30 minutes tops, basically, is what I'm saying. But either way, like I've been really motivated after that, and it's like that quote hit me with fucking everything, bro. Not only have I been thinking about doing that, it's not even thinking. I'm starting it today. Today's my first day of like doing my new schedule of like 4 heavy workouts and then 2 intermediate workouts. But I've also been taking cold plunges. Cold plunges. I turn my bathtub to cold, let it fill up, and sit in it. Basically, it's not really cold, but I upgraded myself to just saying fuck that. That's not long enough because I would take like 2 to 3 minutes cold plunges in that cold water, and then get up and turn the hot water on and take a shower. And it's like it would wake me up and everything, but I didn't get. I don't think I got like the health benefits because then I started taking actual cold showers. Like fuck the plunging, just turn the water to cold, get the fuck in there and take a whole cold shower. Like no hot water the whole time. And way fucking better. Way better. Wake up, like literally wakes me the fuck up. And since I'm lasting like 15, 20 minutes in the shower, like taking a cold shower, I think I'm getting the health benefits because I feel happier throughout the day. Less is getting me angry. And I've been able to kick Red Bull. And I think it's also because of this. Because like I said, it gives you more energy throughout the day. You feel happier in general. And it wakes you the fuck up in the morning. So I think that is what's helping me quit Red Bull. It's been 4 days now, no Red Bull. 4 days. I had intense fucking migraines the first two. Like the whole day I was fine. And then by like 6 o'clock, pow, huge migraine. It's one side, like pow, pow, pow. Crazy. Third day, no migraine, but constant headache. Like literally from the moment I woke up to the fucking end of the day. Just a constant headache. Bearable, like it wasn't like it was bearable, but it was there. And then the fourth day, so far so good. It's almost over, so I can safely say like no headache whatsoever, no migraine, nothing. I've been drinking a lot of water. As you can see, I got water. I've been drinking a lot of water lately because that's one of the things that I need so I don't get headaches. And blah 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 blah. Yeah. So far so good, but literally one day or day one has so far been the number one motivator for me. Where it's like, nah, today's day one. Every time I feel like, fuck, even if it's not day one, even if I've been doing the same shit for the last 10 weeks, I'd be like, all right, nah, it's today's day one. Let's go. Boom. And then I just go do the same shit. Like the workouts I've been doing, I'm almost at 100 workouts. I think I got like 80 something workouts in the last 6 months. Some shit like that. So it's like, it's not day one, but fuck it. It's day one today, baby. And that's how I've been feeling about this fucking quote. It's really motivational. Thank you, The Rock. A little bit of motivation that's been coming out of this is also the fucking whole my podcast shit. Like I've actually been, I don't know if you guys can tell, I changed the format a little bit to more like ranting. And it's a lot of rant. But I feel like one, it's gonna help me speak, so that way I don't do a lot of the shit that I was doing before, where I would take like like I would just make fucking noises that come out of my mouth because I didn't know exactly what my thought process or how I felt about the topic. You know what I mean? Like I just was just saying shit. But also I feel like because I'm hearing audiobooks and reading a little bit and also just watching documentaries and listening to podcasts, I feel like my vocabulary is getting better and my speaking is getting better. I've been doing this for I think 10 episodes now. I think this is episode 10, right? Yeah, I forgot already from the beginning. This is episode 10. So slowly but surely I'm getting used to this. I haven't done this in a long time. Like I used to do a lot of YouTube videos so I could speak a lot, but I haven't done this in a long fucking time. And that's why I keep looking at myself because I have my Streamlabs right here and then I have the camera right here, but I keep looking, you know, and it's fucked. But I still gotta get used to it. It's only 10. It's only 10 episodes. Slowly but surely I'll get better and better and better, and my speaking is getting better. I think also a part of the speaking problem is the fact that I'm here at like 10:15 after a long day. I should be in bed about to go to sleep, and instead I'm here doing a podcast. If I did this probably at like fucking 3 or 4, I bet you would be great. But now that I don't have Red Bull, it's also that too, right? Like I used to drink a Red Bull around like 8 o'clock so I can get ready for my podcast at 9 and just have a little bit of energy and be like, yeah, baby, we good, we Gucci. But not now. Now I just gotta find the energy somehow. But I feel like this has actually been like a really good sound energy wise, whatever the fuck. But the motivation's coming from like I now I want to do the podcast in one stream a week where I just react to shit, like just a reaction stream for like 3 4 hours or whatever, and then go to bed. I want to buy a laptop so I can download these things, put them on like a cloud, like a a Google Cloud or whatever, or Google Drive, and then edit it on the go. Because editing these fucking podcasts and everything else is like it's tough sometimes. So I feel like if I had a laptop, I could bring it to work and while I'm at break, do that, and then easy. Like also like we're sitting in the living room, I can edit my video over there, like whatever the fuck. I could do more work more often. I probably would still keep like the same edit schedule, but whenever I found some time to edit, I would boom edit it again, boom edit it again, boom take 5 minutes here, edit this, boom 5 minutes here, and then I would be able to edit more. And then the stream, I could download it and make clips and da da da, and even more edits and more posts and more videos and more. Like I have no shorts coming out right now. I don't even have videos coming out on topics for my podcast because it's just like I literally will record this, edit tomorrow, and then put it up. And I keep saying literally. I'm going back into this weird like I go into these literally spouts where I just say literally 20 times in the next like 5 minutes. And it's because my vocabulary is so fucking small. I need to fucking enlarge it a little bit. And that's why I'm reading books. That's why I'm listening to books. That's why I'm like I don't know. There's this thing that I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking of doing it. And it's like somebody will walk around with like a little a pocket dictionary, and then they'll just like read words, right? Or somebody else would walk around with a little pocket notebook and just write down a new word every time they fucking heard it, and then just write the meaning of it to get it into their brain, and then they can use them, and obviously in conversation or whatever. I haven't gotten that deep into it, but I might at some point, but I don't feel like I really need to at the moment. But who knows? Maybe I will. It doesn't hurt to be knowledgeable and smart, right? Yeah, but all this motivation has been really good, and like, and I'm glad it's helping me to stay in the gym too. Because let me tell you something, I feel like the gym has been the number one thing that so far for mental health. I feel like I stopped streaming, I started this podcast, and I blah 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 and everything else that's going on in my life in general, like outside of this content creation space. I feel like if it wasn't for the gym, I wouldn't be able to do this. I was streaming because I wanted to stream. I was streaming because I felt like content creation was the best thing for me. I still think content creation is the best thing for me. I love content creation. I really do. Content creation is like the most fun thing that I do. It's like my hobby, my pastime. Everybody else has whatever the fuck they have to do to like chill with their friends or whatever the fuck. I like content creation. I like sitting in this room, recording myself for like an hour, making a video, posting it, and then seeing reactions, see how it goes, see who views, see who likes, see whatever. Like react to comments, talk to people, whatever the fuck it is. All that come with content creation, I like it. I like it so far. But right now, it's also like a very small percentage of people. Like, not many people actually watch and comment on my videos. Some people listen to it completely on Spotify and they don't comment at all. But comments are like the best part about this. Likes are the best part about this. Just in general, interaction are the best part about this. And I like it. I feed off of it. I feel like it gives me something to do other than fucking mindlessly work, come home, work, come home, work, come home, work, come home. And like going to the gym has helped me be at a base level where like if I was always like super anxious, the gym helps me like stay base, right? So now when some crazy shit happens, I'm not anxious. I'm not scared. I'm not mad. I'm not furious. I'm not like getting angry at people. It's nothing to matter. Like I just do my life. Continue. Keep going. Who cares? Somebody says some bullshit to you. Who the fuck gives a shit? You're getting mad at one of your associates. Who the fuck gives a shit? One of your associates suggests something. Do you want to do it? Who the fuck gives a shit? I don't know. I am just like more and more zen and less angry at people lately. Like more laid back, I can say. Just I have a better perspective of life because I'm up here and not down here. Like this move, we have 2 weeks left. And it looks like we have a lot to do. It really like looks like we have a lot to do. But then when I think about it, it's like we have 2 weeks left, 2 weekends left, and I have plenty of time outside of work. Like if I literally come out of work, cook, come back. Like I edit videos when I get home. Like I'm good. It's not that crazy. We have time. We have time, and I I could just buy a fucking movers to come pick up the heavy shit. Like whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not that serious for me to get stressed over it. And I think the gym is what's keeping me at a baseline. The gym is what's helping me kind of like realize and be like, okay, whatever, chillax. It's giving me a goal to constantly work for. It's giving me delayed gratification. It's one of the reasons why I'm able to do this podcast, because I really was like scared of the fact that, hey man, you're actually at not a high level, but you're very close to like 1K followers on Twitch, even though you're really like not liking streaming as much anymore. Because thing is, I've been streaming for a long time. I think I've been streaming for like 2 years, and the people that watch me have been watching me for a long time. But you have like your base people who watch, and then you have like new people. And unless you're like doing new shit and new people coming, your numbers keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. I feel like mine stayed the same for the longest time because only the people that watch me were like the older ones. But those people are starting to grow out of me. I would say not out of me, but like they grow and they look for the content. Like somebody who used to like Rocket League, maybe 2 years ago when I started, right? Is now into like 2K or sports, right? Because maybe like when I started, he was like 12 and now he's 14 and he's getting into like soccer or something, right? Like, I don't know. But like my numbers aren't growing and they're not, and they went down from where I first started. So it's like, it's not like numbers are the most important thing. Obviously, it doesn't really fucking matter, but I was really killing myself for it. Like, I was really killing myself for streaming, killing myself for Twitch, and I felt like there was no, it was like what's that saying, says like diminishing returns or whatever. Like at some point you just keep doing the same shit and it doesn't change. You just keep doing the same shit and the numbers don't change. And I feel like one thing I've never done is given YouTube like a fair try. Like I've always kind of like killed myself in the beginning and then burnt out. Like even with the last time where I was actually doing really well. Like I think I got to like 300 followers, 300 subscribers on YouTube, but it was like 300 subscribers, but like averaging like 150 views and like fucking, you know, I don't know, 5 minute view time on the videos or whatever. Like, did I say 500? It was definitely not. It was like 150 views and averaging like 2 minute, 3 minute fucking average view times off of a fucking 8 minute video. Like, it was good. I felt like it was good. I felt like I was growing. I was growing subscribers fast. The videos were growing. In general, like things were just doing well. I was getting really good at Call of Duty. So content wise, like the content was pretty good. But then I just got burnt out because I was doing a lot, and I felt like this is exactly what happened with Twitch. Like with the addition of a child, like I just couldn't stay up, go to sleep, stay up, go to sleep. Like I couldn't stay up late one night and go to sleep early in the morning the next time, and then I couldn't because the child was waking me up no matter what. So I was just tired and tired and tired and tired. So it's like I was killing myself for it, but there was no return. There was no like motivation. There was no like people were growing out of the channel. People didn't, they weren't really enjoying the content anymore because they don't really like Rocket League anymore. But I still do. I still like Rocket League, so I was playing it, and it's nice, whatever, to hear people say like, "Oh, no matter what, like I'm gonna be watching you," and I appreciate everybody who did that or whatever. But I also didn't like. I could tell people didn't really like the content. And because like there could only be so much conversation you have somebody before they're like, man, I don't really like Rocket League. Like, what is this, right? And then they disappear, whatever. So again, I'm not. I just kind of fell out of love with it, and I feel like podcasting has been a lot more fun for me. I feel like just sitting down and talking and then editing the video and posting it has been a lot more fun for me. It also might be just like the honeymoon stage where like it's been super early and I'm like posting these podcasts, and because it's super early, like I don't have the mindset of like, okay, I should have this many subscribers or I should have this many viewers. So it's kind of like whatever happens happens, right? Like, but at the same time, I have been having more fun no matter what. So if I have to switch my content up in like 2 years again because the podcast is still in the same spot, then fuck it, bro. But I feel like consistent uploading and just in general, like trying to market yourself somehow is good, right? And I will help with the marketing at some point, like when I'm clipping some more stuff and posting it on Twitch, on fucking YouTube Shorts and all that. Like I will at some point, but as of right now, I'm also not trying to burn out. That's why I'm taking it slow. That's why like I'm not forcing myself to put out these like extra like clip videos that I do with this long form content. I'll go and I'll cut like two or three like topics that I really enjoyed and I thought people would like the most, and I'll post them. But I'm also not killing myself for that because like I said, I've been doing a lot lately in terms of work. So I've been coming home late. I've been doing this with a child, going with my girl to obviously having like uh family day on Sundays and shit. So it's like that's like what matters to me the most. That's what I'm giving priority to. That the gym. So it's like, yes, if I started posting on Monday, then I did it on Tuesday, then I did it on Wednesday all of a sudden, then I posted again on Tuesday, then I might post again on Monday. Who the fuck knows? It doesn't matter. It's not important. The podcast will be out when it's out, and I will be not burnt out, which is the great part, right? I'm trying to figure out a way to like do podcasts that I can do one or two, so that way when I move, when I'm moving my PC, it's not like some crazy shit. But speaking of that, when I'm moving, you guys can see I packed up a bunch of shit. The next time I do a podcast, you're gonna see like either a bunch of holes or maybe I already fucking plastered it. I got a plastering kit to like, cause I know there's gonna be a shit ton of fucking holes and shit. So hopefully I'm good at what this fucking thing is gonna teach me. YouTube is my fucking friend, so we'll see how it goes. But you're gonna see a bunch of fucking holes, bro, because there is holes everywhere within like these little black things right here, which are dumb. They're 3M tape. I should never fucking use this. I don't know how to take it out, but I'm gonna try my hardest to take it out without fucking making holes on the wall. But they are stuck there, and they take fucking holes. They make holes on the wall. So I'm gonna try my hardest. But then you have like these little fucking like nails here. You have the screws here. Each of these like shove things has 2 screws. So you're looking at probably like 20 fucking screw holes there. And they say like, yeah, we allow holes, tiny holes for screws or whatever, as long as it's like not crazy. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. So we'll see how it goes, but I gotta do that. Obviously I gotta pick up my clothes and stuff, but that's easy stuff, man. I don't know where the fuck I got into this rant from, but sure, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy in life. My girl's happy in life. I'm sure she is. I say that, but I say like I hope she is, but I'm sure she is. My child. I hope he's happy. I hope he's happy with me. I hope he's happy with how I am as a father for now. I will change. I'm reading parental books. I'm reading all kinds of fucking books, and one of them is parental books. I should be reading some fucking health books. Speaking of health, I'm going into another fucking tangent. But either way, I hope everybody's happy. I know I'm a little happier than I was before. I want to try mushrooms to like really fuck with my brain and really see like what's in there. You know what I mean? Anything that's keeping me unhappy or that I'm kind of like keeping deep down inside me to like just fucking cry about it and leave it. You know what I mean? And just leave it in the past, whatever. But I have been really happy. I feel like I'm enjoying life more. And I forgot the fucking tangent. Oh, the tangent is actually a funny tangent. And this is where I'm gonna end the fucking podcast here. But the tangent is like, here's something that I realized very easily, and thanks to like going to the gym is one of those things that like kind of put into perspective like the way we should think, right? So when here's what I'm saying. Everybody has this like picturesque version of like what they feel their life should be or how they feel they want their best life to be, right? And the thing is, we think we want these things, but we don't really know what we actually want. We just have like a thought of like what everybody else wants, and we think, okay, then that's what I want as well, right? Very easy way to explain this is going to the gym. When somebody thinks of a strong person, they go, oh, they go like this, right? And you see these freaking big muscles and blah, blah, but this is what makes a strong person. And that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. And when you go to the gym and you think about what physique do you want, you usually think of like, and then you like, abs right here and shit, right? And obviously you got the chest too, but nobody really like the first one is this, the second one is the abs, the third one might be the chest. Me going to the gym, I realized something very simple, bro. When I started with my shoulders, I was doing like tens. I could do 15s, curls, 10 shoulders. Now, after 6 months of going to the gym, I'm doing like maybe 20s, 25s max with my biceps, and I can do 25s easy. But this is like struggling. This is easy. Sets of 12. This is sets of 8 still with the 25s. Like, my point is the shoulders do a lot of fucking work because I don't do that many shoulder workouts, but I do a lot of other workouts that without, like, my shoulders are basically being used a lot, right? The same thing with your back and your chest. The thing is, people go like this and they go, this is what it is to be strong. Bro, most of the time, no matter what workout you're doing, even if you're doing like a curl, there's a way to use like your upper, like this right here, this chest area here, right? When you do a curl, you're using your back a little bit. When you lift up like this, you're using your fucking shoulders. When you lift back, when you're picking something up like this, you're using your fucking back muscles. Like, bro, the back, the shoulders, and the chest are way more important than the fucking bicep and tricep. And nobody gives any fucking interest at all whatsoever to the forearm or the fucking wrist. Everybody's just about the bicep, tricep, and chest. That's it. Maybe some leg day. Maybe some leg day. Everybody knows how important the legs are, but they don't like doing them, which is a little different. But still, my point is, the whole fucking body is very important. And now that I've been going to the gym, I have my own version of like, oh, my more educated version of what I want my body to look like, right? Where before I was like, why am I going to the gym? One, because I wanted to be healthy, but two, because I want to look good, right? So I had this obsession with like, why aren't my arms growing? Why aren't my arms growing? And I've been on this podcast a couple times going, why aren't my arms growing? 2 weeks ago, I did chest. Maybe not 2 weeks ago, maybe last week. I did chest. My chest was fucking like I can see like the under boob. Like I'm starting to get a little bit of under boob. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'm getting some under boob. I went like this the other day. I was doing shoulder presses with 25s. And I started feeling like this fucking like ick, like ick, pick, chick, whatever the fuck. Like my shoulder started like creaking. Like I started feeling this creak. So I grabbed my shoulder because I was doing single arm shoulder presses. So I grabbed my shoulder and I started massaging it while I was doing it. And I went like, oh shit, what the fuck? My shoulders, ooh, my shoulders, like this right here. This being strong, that shit is nothing. My shoulders are fucking boulder. It's like a golf ball sitting in there, bro. Like it's fucking. Then I'm sitting there like doing pull-ups, and I'm getting to eight. I'm getting to 8, 9 pull-ups on one go. Oh shit, going down, doing 8 more, bro. I can get like in like 10 minutes. I can do like fucking 40 pull-ups in like 10 minutes. Where before I could do like 8 in like an hour, bro. Like I do two, my arms are fucking tight. Like when I first started, it's crazy the difference of what my brain is. Okay, we need to look. This is what we need to look good, right? Like I was thinking arms and triceps like everybody else. Now I'm thinking, give me that cute ass chest. Even my abs, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck about no abs. I just want some. I like that. I like this. That's what I need right there, bro. It's showing me basically like not everybody actually knows what they actually want in life, right? It's one of the things where like I keep telling myself like I want to be a content creator, and it's like why do you want to be a content creator? And sometimes in my brain I'm like, man, I want to do it because I want to make money. I want to do it because I want to blow up and like just have like this life of like creating content and not having to do like waking up at 10 a.m. doing my content till like 3 or 4, and then now I can chill for the rest of the day. My content was just like the best, like whatever the fuck. I don't know. Thinking of like the basic influencer life, and that's what I think I want, right? And for the longest time, I would go like, man, if that's really why I'm doing this, like that's so fucking like stupid. Is for the lack of a better word. Obviously, I'm reading books to try and get better vocabulary, and I had the word on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't say it. Uh, Regardless, I just think that's so vain. Like it's like there's no way that's really how I'm thinking right now, and more and more I'm feeling like nah, that's not really the reason why I'm doing content. Because if that was the reason, why the fuck would I still be doing it? Because I've been doing content 2 years on Twitch, 2 years on YouTube before that, and now I've been doing podcasts for 10 episodes and it's once a week, so like 2, 3 months, 2.5 months. It's like if I was still doing content because I wanted to make money, I wouldn't be doing content anymore. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be doing content anymore. And I'm restarting all the time. Like I did YouTube for 2 years, felt like okay, that's not working out. So then I did Twitch for 2 years, and it's still not working out. And I'm back to like podcasting. I guess it's not really like YouTube; it's podcasting. But like it's clearly I'm restarting all the time, and I know I'm not stupid. So I know like oh, I'm gonna restart. That means it's a restart. Like I'm gonna stop creating the content that I'm used to creating and doing something else. It's a restart. If I had kept doing YouTube videos the same exact way as I did when I first started, I probably right now would have had like 5 to 10K YouTube subs, but I would have been fucking angry with every COD video I ever made ever. I would have been stressed the fuck out and like just pissed off. Whereas now I'm just enjoying myself, right? My point is, you think you want something and it's not really it, man. Like I think I'm doing this for like some influencer life or whatever the fuck, but in reality, like I think I just like making content. I think it's just like helps me get my thoughts out, verbalize. It's like writing an angry letter to somebody and then never sending it, right? That's what I feel like creating content is for me. I think that's like the best example of what I'm trying to say. It's like you're so pissed off at somebody and you want to say something, so you just write an angry letter. You get all your feelings out in that letter, and then you just don't mail it. You just don't send it to them, or you like call somebody, like fake call somebody. I don't know. But the letter version is I try to fucking millennialize it, make it relatable to millennials, and it didn't go well. But my point is like you have some feelings and you shout them in a pillow instead of telling the person, but you get the anger out. I feel like that's what this content does with my thoughts, where like I'm sitting here and I'm able to just, even in Twitch, like I would just say whatever the fuck or talk about whatever the fuck out of my mind, and it was just nice. It's just nice to do that and just let out all the fucking garbage that's in my brain from the week, and then boom, now I feel better. So this is my first podcast of like no videos, and I feel like I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully, it's long enough. I appreciate anybody who stayed this fucking long, bro, because I know some people actually watch these fucking podcasts the whole way through. It's crazy to me that you guys are doing that, and I really, really do appreciate it. Don't forget that like button though. I know some of y'all be forgetting to hit that fucking like button. But bro, the fucking amount of time, like the average view time on these videos during the first like 2-3 days, it drops dramatically afterwards. Like it drops dramatically afterwards, but in the first like day or so, it's kind of sticks at like an hour, like 35 to an hour, 35 minutes to an hour, which is crazy for the average. And it'll be at like 10 views, something like that. And the average view time will be like 35 minutes to an. I think the highest one's probably like around an hour. The lowest one was probably around like 25, but it averages around like 30 to 45 minutes, bro. It's crazy. So I do appreciate y'all. Much love. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave some comments. Let me know how you guys feel about any topics that I touch. I appreciate y'all. Bye. Also, one last thing before I actually leave. I know I want to do timestamps too. And I feel like one of the things the laptop was gonna help me with that. Because I like when I upload the video, YouTube takes 35 billion years to fucking do timestamps. Like they have this like little timestamp thing that you can do, but you have to wait for the video to be processed. And since I'm uploading like an hour video, it takes like an hour and a half to fucking process. So I just don't have that kind of time to wait. So I just post a video, whatever, leave it, and then we keep it moving. Sometimes I try my hardest to like get the little timestamps and put them on the fucking description, but it doesn't always work either. Either way, much love. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.